Hello students, myself YD Devedi. Today I am here to present video lecture on audio and video engineering. Students, audio and video engineering are basically divided in two parts. First audio engineering and second video engineering. In audio engineering we are study about how we generate audio signal and how we process audio signal and its application like audio set, PA system, DVD player and cassette recorder, etc. In second part, video engineering, we study about how we generate video signals and how we process video signals and the application of video signals, video and audio signals like TV, CCTV, cable TV, etc. So let's we start from audio section, from introduction of sound wave. Basically, the waves are of two types: transverse wave and longitudinal waves, अनुप्रस्थ तरंगे और अनुधारित तरंगे. So in transverse wave, motion perpendicular to the axis, while in longitudinal wave, motion parallel to the axis. Sound wave is one of the type of longitudinal wave motions. In sound wave, when a disturbance caused by a repeated periodic wave motion, these particle vibrates about their mean position, but the disturbance travel forward. जब माध्यम में विक्षोभ उत्पन्न होता है तो माध्यम के कण अपने दोनों तरफ दोलन करते हैं और तरंग आगे की तरफ बढ़ती है. ऐसा आपने देखा होगा. फिगर 1.1 is the waveform of longitudinal wave containing rarefactions and compressions, means Sampedan and Wellen. When a disturbance occurs, the particle of the air form alternate regions of compressions and rarefaction. जब माध्यम के में विक्षोभ उत्पन्न होता है तो माध्यम के कण जो हैं वो दो अल्टरनेट रीजन फॉर्म करते हैं, जिसको कि हम संपीड़न और विलयन के नाम से जानते हैं, जैसा कि फिगर में दिखाया गया है. In the compression region, the distance between the particle of the medium is less than normal, while in rarefaction region those distances are more than the normal. If we plot a graph showing the relation between the variation of pressure above the below the normal atmospheric pressure and the distance from the source of disturbance, we get the familiar sinusoidal wave showing in figure B. One compression and one rarefaction to form a one sound wave is just like a sinusoidal wave. One compression and one rarefaction together constitutes one wave. A wave is characterized by amplitude, frequency, phase, wavelength and velocity. This is the diagram of one cycle of variation of pressure, one compression and one rarefaction to form a one cycle of wave. Amplitude of the wave is the maximum intensity of compression, or you can say rarefaction. This is the maximum intensity. Maximum intensity is called the amplitude. Frequency, the number of successive compression and rarefactions occurring in 1 second, is the frequency of the wave in hertz. Wavelength, the distance between two successive region of compression और rarefaction is known as wavelength. दो उत्तरोत्तर संपीड़न और विरलन के बीच की जो दूरी होती है उसको हम वेवलेंथ कहते हैं. वेलोसिटी, The speed with which the region of compression and rarefactions travel in the speed or velocity of the wave. Time period. The time taken to complete one full cycle is known as time period, that is t of the wave. T is equal to 1 upon f, where f is the frequency of the wave. The distance traveled in time t second is one wavelength. So the velocity of is equal to distance upon time, lambda upon t, and we know that 1 upon t is equal to f. So v is equal to f lambda. This is the relation between velocity, frequency, and lambda. Sound wave. Sound wave, how we can hear the sound. A change of air pressure causes sound wave. The variation of air pressure reaches the eardrum and it is converted into electrical signal. The nerve pulses carry these electrical signal to the brain and the sensation known as sound. Ear is very sensitive transducer and convert even very minute change in air pressure. इन ह्यूमन बॉडी हम जब एयर प्रेशर में कोई डिफरेंस होता है और ये एयर प्रेशर डिफरेंस हमारे ईयर ड्रम पे पहुंचता है, ईयर ड्रम जो ह्यूमन बीइंग का ईयर ड्रम है वो बहुत ही सेंसिटिव ट्रांसड्यूसर होता है और वो इस चेंज को जो कि फिज़िकल क्वांटिटी है उसको कन्वर्ट करता है इलेक्ट्रिकल क्वांटिटी में, और हमारी नर्व पल्सेस जो हैं इस इलेक्ट्रिकल सिग्नल को कैरी करती है जो कि हमारे ब्रेन पे पहुंचती है और वहाँ पे जो सेंसेशन होता है उसको हम साउंड में फील करते हैं. साउंड वेव ट्रेवल एज ए लॉन्गिट्यूडनल वेव एंड हैव ऑल द फीचर ऑफ वेव्स, दैट इज एम्पलीट्यूड, वेलोसिटी, फ्रीक्वेंसी, वेवलेंथ एंड फेज. Sound wave need a medium to travel the velocity of sound wave. In air, it is 330 meter per second. According to Newton's formula for velocity of sound, in air, v is equal to under root e upon p, where v is the velocity of sound, e is the coefficient of electricity of medium, and p is equal to density of medium. In gas, the velocity of sound wave is directly proportional to square root of absolute temperature. So v1 is equal upon v2 is equal to under root t1 upon t2, where v1 is the velocity of absolute temperature t1 and v2 is the velocity of sound at absolute temperature t2. From equation 2, it can be shown that the velocity of sound in air increases by 0.608 meter per second for every 1 degree centigrade rise in temperature. So here we can conclude that कि टेम्परेचर बढ़ने पे साउंड की वेलोसिटी जो है वो बढ़ेगी. ऑडियोबल फ्रीक्वेंसी रेंज. The audible frequency range of human being is 16 Hz to 20 kHz. Human ear cannot respond to frequency below 16 Hz or above 20 kHz. Audible frequency range means human body किस रेंज की फ्रिक्वेंसी के साउंड को फील कर सकता है या रिस्पॉन्ड कर सकता है वो बताता है. तो 16 हर्ट्ज से 20 किलो हर्ट्ज के बीच की जो फ्रिक्वेंसी का साउंड होता है उसको ह्यूमन ईयर रिस्पॉन्ड कर पाता है. उसके नीचे और उसके ऊपर वो रिस्पॉन्ड नहीं करता. द फ्रिक्वेंसी लेस देन 16 हर्ट्ज आर नोन एज इंफ्रासोनिक फ्रिक्वेंसी, while those above 20 kilohertz are known as ultrasonic frequency. The object traveled in air exceed to sound velocity means 330 meter per second, or you can say 1 Mach, is known as supersonic. The exact audible frequency range varies from person to person. The upper limit decrease with age. आपने महसूस किया होगा घर पे जो बुज़ुर्ग होते हैं, हम अक्सर कहते हैं कि दादाजी कुछ ऊंचा सुनते हैं. means the audible range is varies to person and it is decreased with age. Some of the animal can hear sound wave much above the 20 kilohertz. Here this is some important frequency spectrum for communication. Here the table divided in 4 column. uh, First one is the class of the spectrum, second one is the frequency, third one is the wavelength, and fourth is the use. VLF stands for very low frequency. The range of very low frequencies 10 to 30 kilohertz. Wavelength of very low frequencies 30 to 10 kilometer, and it is used for point to point communication. LF. LF stands for low frequency. The frequency range of low frequency is 30 to 300 kilohertz. Wavelength 10 to 1 kilometer, and it is used for long distance communication. MF. MF stands for medium frequency. The range of medium frequency is 300 to 3000 kilohertz, and the wavelength is 1000 to 100 meter. It is used for broadcasting and navigation. HF, high frequency. The range of high frequency is 3 to 30 megahertz, and the wavelength is 100 to 10 meter, and it is used for TV, radio, and navigation. VHF stands for very high frequency. The range of very high frequency belongs 30 to 300 megahertz, and the wavelength is 10 to 1 meter, and it is used for FM, radio, and TV broadcast. UHF, ultra high frequency. The range of ultra high frequency is 300 to 3000 megahertz, and wavelength 100 to 10 centimeter. It is used in cordless, walkie-talkie, and personal phone. SHF stands for super high frequency. The range of super high frequency is 3 to 30 gigahertz, and the wavelength 10 to 1 centimeter, and it is used for microwave link satellite communication. New 30 to 300 gigahertz, and the wavelength 10 to 1 millimeter. It is reserved and used for future use, and it is reserved for future use. IR, infrared. The range of infrared frequency 300 gigahertz to 300 terahertz. The wavelength 1 mm to 1 micrometer, and it is used for optical communication. Basically, sound is divided in two types. One for musical sound and other for other is noise. Musical sound, a sound feels pleasure for human ears, is known as the musical sound. This type of sound generated by any object by producing constant frequency of vibration like tabla, tuning fork, etc. मीन्स ऐसी ध्वनि जो हमारे कानों को अच्छा प्रतीत हो, और वो ऐसी ध्वनि कहाँ से उत्पन्न होती है? ऐसे ऑब्जेक्ट से जो कि एक कांस्टेंट वाइब्रेशन प्रोड्यूस करते हैं. एक्सेप्ट म्यूजिकल साउंड, रेस्ट आर नॉइस, and they produce random vibrations. Characteristics of sound. The important characteristics of sounds are pitch, loudness, intensity, or quality. Pitch. It is the shrillness of the sound. Means the you can measure the shrillness of the sound from pitch of the sound. मीन्स कितनी तीक्ष्ण आवाज़ है, कितनी तीखापन है आवाज़ में, ये हमें पता चलता है साउंड की पिच से कि पिच कैसा है. इट वेरीज ऑलमोस्ट डायरेक्टली विथ फ्रिक्वेंसी. अ साउंड में हैव अ हाई पिच, एग्जाम्पल क्राई ऑफ चाइल्ड, बच्चों का जो रोना होता है, और लो पिच और सॉफ्ट वॉइस. द वॉइस ऑफ एन ओल्ड मैन हैज़ अ लो फ्रिक्वेंसी एंड लो पिच. बूढ़े व्यक्ति की जो आवाज़ होती है उसका पिच लो होता है और लो फ्रिक्वेंसी होता है. द साउंड प्रोड्यूस्ड बाई अ मॉस्किटो हैज़ अ हाई पिच एंड हाई फ्रिक्वेंसी. जो मच्छर की आवाज़ होती है वो बहुत कानों में चुभती है, तो वो हाई पिच एंड हाई फ्रिक्वेंसी की. Humming of bees also produce a high pitch sound. Pitch also depend on the relative motion between the listener and the source of the sound. When the listener is approaching the source, the pitch of the sound appears to be rising. When listener is going away from the source, the pitch appear to be decreased. Pitch जो है वो जो लिसनर है और जो साउंड प्रोड्यूसिंग ऑब्जेक्ट है उनके बीच के रिलेटिव डिस्टेंस पे भी निर्भर करती है. जब हम ऑब्जेक्ट की तरफ जाते हैं, जो लिसनर है वो ऑब्जेक्ट की तरफ जाता है तो पिच बढ़ता हुआ मालूम पड़ता है, और जब हम उससे दूर जाते हैं ऑब्जेक्ट से तो पिच हमें घटता हुआ मालूम पड़ता है. यूनिट ऑफ पिच इज मेल, and 1 mel is a tone obtained by 40 dB of sound having 1000 Hz frequency. Intensity and loudness. Uh, Intensity of sound wave at a point is the average rate of flow of wave energy through a unit cross sectional area at a right angle to the direction of propagation wave. I is equal to Q upon A, where I is the intensity of sound, Q is the amount of sound, and A is the cross sectional area. Intensity is expressed in watt per square meter and is proportional to square of amplitude. Loudness of sound is the degree of sensation of sound produced with the human ear. Means the loudness or intensity of the sound is the degree of sensation produced in the human ear. Loudness depends on intensity of sound wave and the response of sensitiveness of the ear for waves of the frequency. The intensity of sound depends on many factors, such as the intensity is directly proportional to the density of the medium in which the sound originates. It is directly proportional to the square of the amplitude of the wave. It is directly proportional to the size of the vibrating body, a body having larger size of producing louder sound. It is inversely proportional to the square of the distance from the source. Intensity is a physical quantity. It is not dependent on the response of ear and can be measured by physical apparatus. Loudness depend on response of ear also. We can calculate intensity of sound by in dB, 10 log 10 P1 upon P2, 20 log 10 A1 upon A2, where P1 and P2 are the power in watts and A1 and A2 are the amplitude. The intensity of sound wave is also expressed in unit of pressure. It is Newton per meter square or Pascal. Minimum threshold of hearing means the ह्यूमन बॉडी का जो मिनिमम सुनने का क्षमता है, मिनिमम ध्वनि जिसको वो सुन सकता है. द मिनिमम इंटेंसिटी ऑफ साउंड विच ह्यूमन ईयर कैन रिस्पॉन्ड इज नोन एज द थ्रेशोल्ड ऑफ हेयरिंग एंड इट इज़ इक्वल टू 10 to the power minus 12 watt per meter square or 20 into 10 to the power minus 6 Newton per meter square. This is taken as a 0 dB. This is the reference point and taken 0 dB. All other intensity are measured with these reference points. Quality of sound or timbre. It is distinguished between two more musical sound having same pitch and frequency. The smallest frequency is called fundamental, and frequency accompanying fundamental are called overtone. Quality of sound or timbre is the property of sound in which we distinguish between two sounds having same frequency or same pitch. Uh, even we receiving the phone, मोबाइल फ़ोन, जब हम मोबाइल फ़ोन से किसी की बात को सुनते हैं और दो लोगों की आवाज़ जिनकी समान आवृत्ति हो और समान पिच हो, तो ये साउंड का ये क्वालिटी ऑफ साउंड से हम पता कर लेते हैं कि, या हम विभेद कर लेते हैं कि कौन सा व्यक्ति बोल रहा है। तो साउंड की प्रॉपर्टी जिसमें कि हम दो साउंड के बीच में डिफरेंस कर पाते हैं, वो क्वालिटी ऑफ साउंड और टिम्बर कहलाता है। रिवर्बरेशन, द साउंड, म्यूजिक एज वेल एज नॉइज प्रोड्यूस्ड इन अ रूम suffers multiple reflections from the walls, ceiling and floors. Thus a listener hears direct sound as well as a reflected sound. Because of this reason, the listener continues to hear sound for some time, even after the original sound has ceased. This phenomenon is called reverberation and is due to following reason. रिवर्बरेशन आपने महसूस किया होगा हॉल में, अनुरणन जिसको कहते हैं। जब हम कुछ बोलते हैं तो वो साउंड हमारा वॉल से, सीलिंग से और जगहों से रिफ्लेक्ट होके दूसरे को पास पहुंचता है, और कभी कभी ये रिफ्लेक्शन हमारे ओरिजिनल साउंड जो है उसके ख़त्म होने के बाद तक महसूस किया जाता है। इसी को हम रिवर्बरेशन कहते हैं। द इंटेंसिटी ऑफ साउंड डिक्रीसेस एक्सपोनेंशियली and therefore takes some time to reach zero value. The sound persists in the room due to the reflection. The original sound and reflected sound are out of phase. Therefore, intensity of sound may increase if original and reflected sound are in phase, or decrease if original and reflected sound are in phase opposition. The time taken by continuous sound to decrease to 1/1000th of its original value, 10 to the power minus 6, if decreases by 60 dB, is called reverberation time. Acoustics. A room is said to be acoustically good if every syllable or music note reaches every point in the room with the sufficient loudness, and then this sound dies away quickly so the next syllable or music not can be heard. मीन आपकी ध्वनि या syllable शब्दांश जो नोट्स हैं वो क्लियर कट सुनाई पड़े अगर किसी जगह पे, तो वो रूम हमारा acoustically अच्छा कहलाएगा. The factor affecting the acoustics are reverberation should not be too large, satisfactory loudness essential for proper hearing, freedom for echoes. If direct and reflected sound reach a listener with a time interval of about 1/7 second, echo may result. Absence of resonance, when window panes would portion etc. start vibrating, unwanted noise may result. The noise may also in resonance with some audio frequency. Freedom for extraneous noise. So this is for factor affecting the acoustics. So this is all about the basic introductions of sound. In next video lecture we is studying how we inlet audio signal, how we convert audio signal which is in physical quantity to convert electrical quantity so that we can process. And next section we discuss how we audio signal process by microphone. Thank you.